Hey! This is the supplemental log for Wednesday, February 23rd, 2011. And it's regrettable what's happened to me, but I expected it. I expected it. I planned for it. It's about being moral. My email account with Hotmail was closed. I believe on the orders of the office of Congressman Meeks when he got a letter from me today, but I didn't use my email. I went to your website and I told you we weren't born equal and we're still not equal. That might have hurt you, but that ain't my problem. I didn't make it. I'm not your God. It ain't my job to forgive you. This is going to the governor. That's the email that proved, with all the links to the websites of videos I want him to see of evidence against you, Congressman, 2 New York State senators, an assemblywoman. You, Rance Huff, out of Leroy Comey's office. You're the one who gave the intelligence to Rashida of Mayor Bloomberg's itinerary in order for me to ambush him in front of Allen AME Church. You like that one? These are the CDs with the Thompson pictures and videos on it as evidence against Thompson. I worked for you, treated me like dirt. Rights for Thompson. You used me, you played me for a fool, you called me crazy. And you thought you could do it with impunity. Not so. These are the decks of cards. That's how you like to play, right? I'm a Haitian French green card guy. These are the cards. The letters from the VA going to all of the elected officials. This is the Mother's Day documentary. That's what I aired against Bloomberg. 100,000 people saw it. It helped make a big difference in Queens. And if you saw the video with Brother Roberson, Thompson had no representation until I started putting them posters all over Queens. This is the political accountability documentary that aired on TV. Tens of thousands of people saw it because of my advertising. This right here is part 3 of 4. This is the books I write. This is just one part of the 4 pieces that was supposed to go to the White House because it's a duplicate copies of these. I dismissed 3 of them are missing, plus the other 2 books. So you let Kim Fuller go in them boxes, triage what she wants, put it together any way she wants to show that I'm freaking stupid. I write stuff like this. See how thick it is? See the stamp? New York State Supreme Court. You see it? You see it? I write these. I write these. And Ida Smith been walking around when my mother put a star on it. Used to take them around, show them off as her trophies. But that's all right. That's all right. You close my email account, guess what? Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Doesn't make a difference to me. You're an elected official. You get paid tax dollars. You're obligated to accept my calls and to triage every freaking thing I give to you. You don't have the right to decide what you'll accept as evidence and what you won't. I don't play that. Here's a letter to the Congressman's office by Gary DiDonato. I'll read it to you. To Ida M. Smith of Office of Congressman Meeks, Reverend Philip Drice versus Nigel et al., Queens County, Supreme Court Index number 25547, 2007. I write at the request of Mr. Dryce in connection with the above referenced matter. Mr. Dryce, who has worked for me on an occasional basis as a paralegal, prosecuted the case through the trial entirely pro se with some guidance and advice from me. He drafted each of the pleadings and affidavits throughout and conducted the trial and legal argument himself. Had Mr. Dryce retained counsel to conduct this matter, in the likelihood to the appellate division, the expenses and legal fees might easily reach $75,000. I did that. Couldn't get credit from it because I'm a Haitian. You ain't got nobody doing this. This is a letter from the Attorney General, which should have happened years ago when I gave it to the guy who's now the governor. It's from the Office of Division of Criminal Justice, Public Integrity Bureau. On behalf of Attorney General Eric T. Scheiderman, I thank you for the information you provide to the Public Integrity Bureau in the complaint dated June 18th. This is a complaint against politicians. Congressman Meeks, or whoever did it, having my Hotmail account closed don't mean nothing. It just gives me more to tag you with retaliation against me in the bill of particulars in the lawsuit against you, buddy. You hear me? Somebody's going to have to pony up some information as to what was the causation that made you have my email blocked. Kim Fuller doesn't want any emails. You don't want evidence. Ida doesn't want evidence. Give it back. Take it back. But I got your signatures on it. I got stuff with your signature on it. Ida Smith, this book has your signature on it. Hey, you had evidence. This amount of evidence. Court stamped, court certified document. You're in a world of crap, girl. But I don't want to get started in that track. This is the manuscript that's going to Mr. BRONX. I'm editing the first 35 pages like I asked David Gibson, did work for him worth $1,500. And he was supposed to just edit 35 pages. I can do it on my own with the whole body of evidence. And what do we have? What do we have?